St. John Chrysostom asks a question of us. He says, which is worse, to steal gold or to steal silver? Of course, if we are the victim of a crime, to lose a lot feels worse than to lose a little. But St. John says the man who steals silver only does so because the opportunity to steal gold isn't there. In reality, the two are the same. The real sin is to be found in the heart, the inclination, the attitude of the heart that leads to theft, that leads to the outward actions of sin. It doesn't matter if we're a banker stealing the money from a whole people, or a pickpocket taking just a few pounds. The results may be very different, but in fact the reality of the heart is one of avarice and greed. This is where the sin is truly to be judged within us. So St. John says if we are to overcome sin, we shouldn't just think in terms of outward actions, but we need to overcome those evil inclinations that we carry in our hearts. And if we like, we can even appeal to self-interest. St. John reminds us that when we sin, we lose fellowship with one another and with God. We lose the joy, the peace that such fellowship brings. So if we want to return to a state of joy and peace, we must remove from our hearts these evil, selfish, sinful inclinations. Ultimately, St. John Chrysostom reminds us that that yearning that we feel in our hearts isn't for gold or silver, it's for fellowship with God.